Yo, what's up, y'all? This philosophical from the rap review room, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? You know, I feel like Drake has hit a new low, a low, pause, right? That we have YouTube content creators, you know, really dope artists. Some of them are really dope artists, right? Um, Screw Face John is a dope artist, dope content creator, man. He's been really doing a lot of reviewing music for forever almost, just about, right? Um, Big inspiration towards me in this channel, man. Um, and and we got a host of other great YouTube content creators out there, and I'm looking to be in the upper echelon of that list. But we're not here to talk about that, right? We're here to talk about how Drake has hit a new low. One, two, Screwface John looks like has put out a diss record um, in response to Drake because Drake seems to be now attacking content creators, not only attacking Kendrick, not only suing, and there's been a lot of discrepancy as far as like what he's suing for, whatever. We're gonna talk about that. Let's get it. Cut to the intro. What's going on? What's going on again? I'm philosophical from the rap review room, y'all. I appreciate everybody that has liked, subscribed to the page. Continue to do that. I try to engage with all the comments. But today, we're going to be reviewing Screwface John's. He looks like he came out to response to Drake, which is for me, I think it's a little bit low for Drake, right? My thoughts on it, me being a content creator, having a great respect for all the content creators, the community out there, right? My point is that I think that sometimes, right, I get it. As an artist, sometimes, and you're being reviewed possibly by a content creator where a lot of these artists feel like they're not on the same level, and they kind of put YouTube content creators on the same levels like media with sports and things like that. I feel like it's a little different when content create us as content creators because musically, everybody reviews music differently. But in purpose of me, I review lyrics, I review kind of like the purpose, album covers. I try to speak on what artists may be thinking in that moment, concepts, stories, all those things, right? Everybody does something a little different, right? But I think a new low now is that Screwface John has been doing music, and we got a host of content creators out there that do music, right? He has responded to Drake, which I respect a lot. I respect Screwface John, but I have my respect for Drake is dwindling, right? From the suing, and we can debate on what he's suing about. The now he attacked, within his lawsuit, a lot of content creators, right? All because, and it stems back to, you know, artists, right? Giving YouTube content creators, this is some time back, giving content creators, you know, a platform to review their music without copyright strikes, right? Drake is suing about, more money with UMG, however, whatever that case may be. I get all that, right? Kendrick stuff, I just lost a little bit of respect for that. Him attacking content creators in a way that's like, it's a little bit petty. It's very petty, right? So today we're going to be reviewing Screwface John's. Looks like he's got a Drake response. I'm very interested. I'm a big fan of Screwface John. Like I said, he's inspired me in terms of like reviewing, like presentation. I like the way he kind of reviews music and the energy he puts out on his channel. Shout out to him. Definitely support him. Follow him, y'all. But let's review this. He's got a response to Drake Document 79, y'all. Let's get it. I like this beat so far. Wow. Okay.
When a child is shunned from the village, you know that kid is gone. Come back to burn down the village just to feel its warmth, and that's what happened to this little nigga. I know this kid is torn, he wanna be a killer while singing his little Richard songs.
He won't be a killer while singing his little Richie songs. And I wanna say something real quick towards that, right? Uh I think in terms of Drake, and I said this before, where I feel like he tries to be something that he's not. And I've said many times in this channel that um, you can kind of tell when an artist, I feel like certain artists today are kind of going through identity crisis. They're trying to change things, whether that may be pressure from the label. But in terms of Drake, he's been doing it so long, right? That it just seems like he's just throwing something at the wall thinking it sticks, right? We've all heard about the culture vulture with Drake as far as him stealing certain flows and sounds and different things like that. For me, man, I just feel like Drake is just kind of it's gone downhill as far as creatively, lyrically, and just the presentation of Drake. It's confusing now, right? It's like right, even the video with What Did I Miss, right? Bruh, you got a video where like 1 minute you're riding through the streets of Canada, you're sitting here in this room trying to mimic what Kendrick did, and then you're at a pool with all these guns, man. Right? Like, man, that's just that, to me, I look at it as like we've seen this long history with Drake, right? From all the way back to his debut album to now, there's been a dramatic change and significant change in his music, in the way he his rhymes, his lyrics, his content, the type of songs. There's a dramatic change here. Like he's catering to and wants to feel accepted and wants to feel like he's with the in crowd. And if I had an interview with Drake and we were having a conversation, he probably doesn't even care who I am, right? Doesn't even know who I am, probably, right? But at the same time, I would say if we were one on one having a conversation, I would say, what is it? What are your goals? What are you trying to do here? Right? Who are you trying to impress? Are you pressure from somebody else? Do you feel like this is what you need to be? Do you feel like you're not accepted? Do you feel like you're in a place where it's like you feel like what you were doing before, you can't do it anymore? It's boring. What is it? Right? But I think this is, and now we got suing wise, regardless of what the subject or situation is, it's public. And in music, when you do something like this, it's tainted. It taints your image. Like you confuse your audience, right? But let's keep going, man. I felt like that was a slick line, dope line.
They say gonna snitch so why niggas suing for dissing Lord. If this is 60s God, then I'm atheist, cause this bitch a fraud. Why when men diss you, you diss they women like shit is hard. They attack kid, he attack.
Yeah, he's saying that Drake is a fraud and dissing women. That is low. That's another low point, right? What are we doing? You dissing women, suing. He's saying you're a fraud. I don't disagree with this, right? I don't disagree with this. I mean, it's I, and now with Drake, and I don't know how true it is, and I don't like speaking on things like this without some type of confirmation. Behind the scenes stuff of wanting to bring Kendrick's family into it, it's just new lows for Drake, and I don't know who his team is. I don't know what his team is telling him. I don't know if it's directly from Drake. It's just not looking good. It's not a good look right now, man. It's not a good look. But let's keep going.
They bitch like he getting off. Now he Maury Povich searching DNA. You kidding, dog? I know you didn't, dog. You ain't hoe enough to get kids involved and lost.
Right, getting kids involved, yeah. And I kind of think a lot of people from the outside looking in, like this has been going on. First of all, with Drake and Kendrick for like years and years and years, and then the whole thing with Pusha. Like this is not something. This goes back with Pusha T and Drake all the way back to the days of Pusha and Wayne. This has been going on for like I would say almost we're going on like 20 years here, right? And I just Drake right now, I feel like it's coming off his high horse, and I said this before, where I feel like you have to be yourself within music so people can respond and relate to you in a way that you're being you, right? And I feel like right now who Drake is presenting himself is, whether if this is him, right? The audience is turned on him, or if it's not him, the audience sees that this is not him, right? And they've turned. They've turned. A lot of people have turned on Drake, right? He's still, number one this, number one that, but are people? I think Drake is starting to come off his high horse here, right? And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let's keep going.
And that wallet is drunk towards you, getting nailed to the cross. You the God, that's karma for you. So what's your new thoughts, a new excuse for getting rocked? Let me guess, it was a plot? To me it sounded like a crock. So you negotiated contracts before them disses pop, but you
Yeah, right. Right. And if this is about UMG paying the money, right? So you feel like, and this is and I'm just speculating here, and I know there's a lot more information out there, right? He wanted to negotiate more money with UMG before the beef. And if this is suing UMG for he feels like UMG is lowering, right? That negotiation tactic by bringing beef with Kendrick in this and boosting Kendrick. Now your negotiating power is down because you were at one point before the beef, you were negotiating at a certain price, whatever that price was, right? Now after the beef, your negotiation is down. You're not as hot right now. You want to sue. The issue is it's in the public. And now the beef is kind of smearing the beef, the sue, how it's being presented to the public. It's making Drake look bad and it's lowering his negotiation power even more, right? So if this is about money, I get all that. I get it. It's out in the public now, right? And I feel like this could have been handled a little better, right? In terms of if he feels UMG, right, started this beef on purpose, then this is a different story. The problem is how Drake's moved is in the public and has turned on him. And it's the suing is out in the public. The way he responded, right? Terrible diss tracks, Kendrick putting out Not Like Us, whether it's manufactured or not, I don't believe that, right? Uh I will say that I feel like the beef did make Kendrick more right into superstardom as he is today. He's already been a beast. He's already been a beast. Let's not get into this debate about like no one knows who Kendrick is. Let's not do that because people know who Kendrick is. I will say the beef. I think a lot of people that were on Drake's side has moved over the Kendrick side, and that's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. They see Kendrick as this artist that they want Drake to be, and they've turned on Drake to go to Team Kendrick, and that's the reality, right? But the way he's moved and responded, right, is in the public. Yo, what's up, y'all? This Philosophical from the Rap Review Room. What's going on, y'all? If you would like your music reviewed here, whether it may be a track, an album review, or an interview, don't hesitate to reach out. I first ask that you subscribe here and also follow me on Instagram. Send me a message on Instagram. Let me know who you are as an artist, and we can definitely get your channel reviewed here. And this is a channel that promotes a lot of up and coming artists, whether it be a track, an interview, or also an album review. This information is also down in the description box. If you have any questions, definitely look down in the description box. But let's keep going.
Them on a lot and Beck, the other dude that dropping now this same nigga claiming that the shit done dropped the stock, but this lame nigga thought that if he won he'd be on top and this bitch would have more chips when negotiating guap. Degenerate nigga, you just mad you gambled and you lost. What you even trying to prove? Record labels are shady crazy, they been saying that since the 80s. You fucking baby, now they name me in some paperwork, made me smirk cause I'm gravy, told my mama.
Yep. So he's naming all these content creators in the paperwork now. He's upset because he feels once again the YouTube content creators are speaking facts. Scru Face Jean, all these, including myself, all these YouTube content creators are speaking facts. And what is it doing? It's ruining his negotiation power to him. But it's facts because everything's out in the public. You lost against Kendrick. You had to take that L, right? He feels the UMG manufactured this beef. You got to take that L, and you got to come up with better music. And that's the problem. I don't know if Drake can. Based off of the music he's put out, this new album, it sounds, if not worse, it sounds the same formula. from the tracks I've heard. It's the same formula, and it's not. Again, I think Drake has got a identity crisis. He's got to grow up a little bit on this, man. Right? As an artist, you got to grow. You got to grow, and you've got to figure it out, Drake. I'm sorry. You know, it's almost like you're trying to get a promotion at a job. They view you in a certain light. You've got to change that narrative. And Drake isn't doing a great job of doing that. He's trying to throw money at it, think that the money will change the narrative, and that's not the case. It's weak. It's petty. It's weak. And I've said this, man. It's just a really dope track here from Scru Face Jean, man. Again, he's speaking facts. He's not lying here. He's speaking facts.
That we made it, your baby about to be way. Mind you, nigga, I watch you for they signed you, nigga. That scene from the grassy prophetic. I remind you, nigga, you try to bully Doc. Then your ass got caught in the like Jimmy Bully Rick. Then his ass got shot in the back. Oh, I take the connection, you should feel so silly. Cause your singles start to slide like they wheelchair Jimmy. Maybe not being the top is better. Remember, it was just a wish to have this forever, my nigga.
You know, Screwface is doing something that, and I appreciate this. What did I miss? Track. He did this. Drake did the same thing. He's just kind of mimicking Drake here and really speaking facts on this track and doing the same thing. Beat switches. This is dope, man. This is really dope. Let's keep going.
Have fun with this one. Look, hey, look. Why the fuck you still talking like some demon, nigga? The shortest nigga in the league's fucking lynch you, nigga. I know that you scared he took your spot. I know you feel it, nigga. He handed Grammys while you handing out subpoenas, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Nigga lost his drive. He need a CDL.
He getting Grammys while you handing out subpoenas. Oh, man. Oh, man.
50 smell pussy. I'm smelling BBL. Satan was a musician too. Even that demon fell. You go low, I'll go lower, and we can meet in hell. Want to be like Tupac or Biggie. You want to be Adele. Dig a grave, scream freedom.
Oh my God. He wanted to be Tupac or Biggie. You wanted to be Adele. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, he is killing this dude.
That's surfing Big Val. I know Sue mad that you took his name way too literal. Mob tired of cop vibes, man, I can't even tell. Once he said my name, I knew that boy was a liar. This is not payola, it's fucking murder for hire. And I'm talking lyrically, cause you probably wearing a wire. Honestly, I'm flattered you thought them boys were suppliers, cause that means you gotta think that I'm that nigga right now. Like I could tweet or just react and bring a nigga right down. And it's crazy cause you claim to be the biggest right now, yet little old me from the village can take a nigga price down? Library fucking strikes again. Champagne cop, snitch god, I guess you not my friend. Said they shouldn't use lyrics in court when Thug was locking in. Now you using lyrics, I guess it's different when they not your mans.
Yeah. He said a good line there where he was Drake tries to associate himself with certain artists to culture vulture, right? Even with the stuff with The Weeknd didn't work out, and that's still today being talked about. Him associating himself with Thug, all that, man. Slime, all that, man. It's crazy. This is facts right here. He is facts.
The machine ain't working for you, you be slipping fast. It's starting to feel like you ain't even real. Them niggas built your ass. And speaking about built, fuck them play dope, build the abs. I'm chasing millies, why you chasing me? Oh, that's really bad. Wop, 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 wop. Nigga, you got killed by the chick that made wop. Iceman need to be deported from the block. Call him Iceman, cause he probably working for the... Hold up, stop. Nigga still pressed, I wonder when it may stop. Nigga mad cause the culture roof for K died. Maybe cause he rap and you niggas make pop.
I said that. He mad cause the culture turned on him and went to die. I said that. I just said that. It's crazy. That's exactly kind of what this is about. He lost the negotiating power. He feels UMG manufactured the beef. he felt his audience would stick with him until he started putting out the diss records and now music. They've turned on him. He's really lost negotiating power, and it's shown who Drake is, or trying to be, or manufactured to be, or he's being told how to react. And we see Kendrick on the other side. We're seeing a side of Kendrick where he continues to be an artist, right? Not everybody is on the Kendrick train. They feel, they don't like the kumbaya. They don't like sometimes the way he raps, his lyrics. I get all that, right? I understand all that. And a lot of this is subjective. It's opinionated, right? But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, what's it? This has been happening for years where I've kind of felt this way about Drake, but now I feel like it's being everybody's talking about it now. And I know Drake hears it. And sometimes you're an artist, but you're also catering to your audience. When your audience wants to hear something, wants to see something, you're not doing that. You're continuing the same formula. You're being told and fed misinformation on what you think your audience wants, right? That's just plainly what it is, man. But Screw Face John, nothing but facts. Nothing but facts here, man.
Yeah, you wish for this forever, but you ain't even know you made a deal with the devil. You wished on a monkey's paw, and now your ass in trouble. They gave you about 16 years in a shovel. Dig a hole. This is deeper than some emails and tweets. I need to repeat. Pussy, this is my freedom of speech. You feeble and weak. I don't give a fuck. Officer Drizzy, read him and weep. Pussy lost his fucking need to compete. You female to me. Scared tactics. It ain't gonna work. I'll bleed for my speech. You can't censor us, my nigga. This shit is deeper than me. MAGA Drizzy get to looking like Trump whenever we beef. I ain't Stephen Colbert. You can't take me off of TV. Damn. So how the fuck you about to tell me that you not a lame? My face black. Pussy, you a blackface. We not the same. Ticked off. But he just a vulture that don't rob the game. But pissed off is better than being pissed on. You got it, man. Wop, 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 wop. Nigga, you got killed by the chick that made WAP. Iceman need to be deported from the block. Call him Iceman, cause he probably working for the... Hold up. Stop, 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 stop. Nigga still pressed, I wonder when it may stop. Nigga mad cause the culture root for K-Dot. Maybe cause he rap and you niggas make pop. Hold up.
Man. So that was Screw Face John with Document 79. Man, speaking nothing but facts there, man. Dope track, man. Dope track. Screw Face John is speaking nothing but facts there, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't this Drake stuff, man, it's just getting lower. The bar is getting lower and lower, and I think a lot of people are really turning on Drake, and he knows that. He knows that, right? But really dope track, man. Shout out to a lot of the content creators, the community. He has really inspired me as far as a lot of uh the community being able to be here, make a space for me to be able to review music the way I do. Really dope track. Speaking facts, we got a lot of including myself doing music. It's not easy to do. I do think it's a low bar for Drake to kind of speak on the content creators, man. Hey, if you want to speak on me, you can definitely go back and listen to a lot of the videos that I've spoke about Drake and Kendrick and all these things like that. Definitely check out the John Connor interview, man. That was one of my favorite interviews, one of my favorite artists. We got more interviews coming, man. Can't wait. Can't wait, man. I'm so blessed that he gave me the support. And one of my favorite interviews so far. One of my favorite artists. Definitely check that out. That's down on the page. Definitely check that out. I'll put that down here in the description box also, y'all. Shout out to Screw Face John and a lot of the YouTube creators. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to the page. Really appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate the support. I'm Philosophical from the Rap Review Room, y'all. I'm out, y'all. Peace.